Are you able to hear all of you?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon,
Hello.
ma'am. You're able to hear, ma'am.
Good afternoon. So able to hear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, clear? Today you need my laptop hard disk has got damaged and maybe doing with the desktop and also connected with the phone. So if anything, any problem is there, kindly adjust for today. By tomorrow, I'll have my laptop back and we can have classes without any interruption.
Yes, ma'am. No
Okay.
problem.
Yeah, sorry for any sort of disturbance if they are there in between. But welcome to marketing class. Product and brand management is a subject what I'm going to deal with. And do you know the syllabus, all of you? Have you seen?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, this is the syllabus. Able to see the screen also?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. See here, the first unit, almost 3 units, we will have related to product. First 2 units is completely about product. And the third unit is brand management. Okay. And fourth and fifth are also are there, but it's a combination of both because individually we are not going to deal anything, but in combination, we will be looking into how these two are combined together and how they are helpful for product enhancement or any other thing. Okay. So also another thing what I wanted to tell you is product and brand management, it is really essential. The topics are too deep where we need to have a proper understanding. Unless we have an understanding, definitely it is not possible for anybody to understand how all these things are important, what role they play in promoting the product, right? We already, in marketing, we already studied about product promotion and maybe the marketing mix. But this is quite different. This is going in deep, it's deeper, right? So this is what we understand. That's the reason in your first unit, we have product, policy, objectives, product mix, right? New product development. These are the elements what we are having. Okay, so let us start what product management is. And if you come across this one, then you have product and brand management screen is maybe, let me share. Visible once again?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello? Is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am. It's
Ma'am.
visible.
That is visible.
Right.
Ma'am, visible, ma'am.
Product and brand management. Let us see what it is next. So what is a product? You already know what it is, a product. Offered by a company. Anything which is produced. Right? Any offering, what a company is giving us, as means customer. Why they are giving? Because it is a service they are paying, right? So any offering by a company to the market, why to the market? Because company cannot come directly to the customer. So it offers to the market. From the market, the customer is being served. And what is the service the market is offering? offering. It's satisfying customer. So they are satisfying the needs and wants. And how they are going to satisfy the needs and wants? If you say it is a product, how that product will be? It can be an object, it can be a service, it can be an idea, right? It may be anything, whatever customer requires, seeks. This is what a product is. It is not that always what a customer. We have one term called innovation, right? In innovation, what is happening? They are forecasting the future, how the customer needs will change. Market and manufacturer, they never only concentrate on what is the current need of the customer. They also want the future need of the customer. The future orientation is equally important. That is the actual base. Because if they concentrate on the current need, before the product is produced, that means developed and produced, the need of the customer may die. Actually, a product is there in the mind of a manufacturer or the developer before in hand, before even the customer identifies that need itself. That is where it actually starts. That point is called as, we call it as the research. We call it as innovation. We call those people as innovators and researchers. Where they are getting out of observations, out of experience, out of thinking. What type of thinking? It is not the normal thinking, out of the box thinking. Proactive. The proactiveness, it will tell the companies what to produce, how to produce, which way, identifying the way, method, techniques. All these are also important. So even with that itself, right? So all these are, maybe we can say, we can explain a product with all these elements. It is also the central idea behind any market plan. Product itself defines. Product itself creates scope for the marketer to expand, to approach, to plan. We require a plan, specific plan, a well-defined plan. And what is the base for all these things means, again, the product. And this is the one which is exchanged between people, right? Exchanged between not only just B2B, B2C, even in many other forms. If this is what a product is, what it gives, solution, because product has features. Every feature satisfies few customers' needs. Few people buy the product depending upon the features. Few others will buy it because of design. Even user experience is also another element, because they already are experienced, they already know. And maybe they are already dissatisfied with all other products existing in the market. And if any new product is being released, they are definitely wanted to try even this one also. Because of name, because of brand. Why naming? Naming plays a key role, you know, in selling a product, in creating the brand. And what is brand again? The recognition, what it is having, ability of people to recognize. Either it's a logo, it's a name, maybe the color combinations, the design, right? All these things. Apart from this, we also have a value because it creates value. What is that value preference by a customer? How much this particular product is preferred? Product means not any product, but a product with this name and also having this brand. How many are preferring? And how different it is from the competitors, right? How different it is from the competitors. So this is more important. I also want to tell you, product is one such element which includes so many other elements. It's a single entity which includes so many elements. We are just mentioning few things here. Sometimes color, sometimes packing, right? And how the letters are arranged, even that attracts people. In many cases, where if you observe, if you maybe go through the research, we have n number of products where they failed because of improper labeling. The label is not correct. The pattern of labeling decides the quality of the product. Without even seeing, without even touching, without using, just because of the outer look, people will decide whether to go for it or not. So even though product is important, but the additional things which are attached with this one are really, really important. So many other features are there where we need to concentrate in. Next, how a product is defined. See, it is a set of complex and intangible attributes. Tangible and intangible. You know what is tangibility and what is intangibility. Maybe I don't have to explain once again, right? So what this tangible and intangible includes: packing, color, price, image, status, retailers, prestige, associate services, which is an offering to satisfy his demand. See, if you observe this, this definition, a product is a set of complex, tangible and intangible attributes, including packing, color, price, marketer's image and status, retailer's prestige and associate services, all these things. For example, now how you are buying the products? Are you going to the general store by yourself, which are located in your locality, in the streets? Or you prefer going to supermarkets? Most probably people are slowly turning to supermarkets, right? Why? What is the reason? Can anybody tell? Why people stopped purchasing from Kirana stores, and for
Wide range
monthly
of products are
things,
available.
why they are preferring supermarkets?
Because they're compared to Kirana stores.
Okay, that is only one.
Ma'am, there are
Yes,
multiple
yes.
aspects, ma'am. One aspect is price, and second aspect is availability of products in huge demand. Like if you go to Kirana shop, there are only few products available at one place. In the supermarkets, there will be like multiple products can be buying at one place only. That so time will be reduced while purchasing the products.
We'll have a
Okay.
variety there, ma'am.
Yes,
Variety of
is there.
products.
What is supermarket? The beginning, just think and tell me what you'll do.
First of all,
Even
checking prices
customers
of
will be
everything,
searching
ma'am.
Price, eh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, definitely. We also will look for the offer board, right? What
Yes,
are the
ma'am.
offers today? And
Yes, ma'am.
also another thing we'll do, we'll compare the same product, different brands. We'll
Brand to
compare
brand.
who is offering, right? To which product? That means which brand is maybe getting for cheap perceptions we have. right? Somebody will see the quality, somebody will see the price, somebody will look for additional things which is offered by the product. The quantity, quality, quantity, and price. 3 elements also sometimes we will check. For example, if you observe, most probably, take Surf Excel. When I just went recently to purchase, I could see for 4 cages, there are cages to it, and the price has been reduced. If you separately purchase these things, it will cost you more than 1200. Whereas if you purchase 4 kilos at a time, right, 2 kilos you'll get extra, the powder, washing powder, right? But for 900 only. What they are doing there? Is reduced, the price is reduced, but quantity we are purchasing at a time. And why we are preferring that? Because it is not going to be wasted. I can store it, right? I can store it. The same thing, if you go and purchase it in a general normal Kirana mart, you won't get this offer. He will be giving you only for the retail price. You won't get less than the retail price. But one advantage with the general store is you'll purchase only the required quantity. But can you guarantee that you are going to purchase only the required quantity when you go to a supermart?
No.
No, ma'am.
Never.
No, ma'am.
Almost the price will be 20 to 30%. Whatever we wanted to purchase, we purchase extra 20 to 30% also. That is what.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
still, we want to go. We want to prefer that only. Apart from price, product, brand, what else is there in a supermarket which attracts you?
Ma'am, we can touch and feel the product, and we can have some
Yes.
leisureness in supermarket, but not in Kirana store. In Kirana store, there will be a line,
Yes,
and
not in Kirana store. The shopkeeper will give you everything. You never can see all the things, you never can compare, and you never can take it. But here, you have the experience of observing. You have very far, right? And you have the satisfaction where you're spending time in deciding yourself. You are the decider there. Even though in Kirana store also you are the decider, you will tell what you want, but you don't have the choice. You're confined, restricted, already decided. But in a supermarket, you can decide. You feel comfortable with it. See, normal human tendency, what is the human nature is, everybody loves that too in this informative and fast moving world. Even the kids want to take their own decisions. They don't know anything, but still they want only their choice to be preferred by the parents. There's no compromise at all. That's the freedom what everybody want. And it. And another has 2 points, tangible and intangible attributes linked to the marketer and retailer. Right? Marketer and retailer. These are the 2 people who are playing a major role in convincing the consumers. Our purchasing behavior has changed rapidly. All the reasons is these 2 people, they are playing a major role. Also, how many are purchasing digitally? Unless and until you know the product, right, very well, where you don't have the necessity to see, to touch, to feel, because already you have all those experiences. Blindly you are maybe purchasing online, but for the things what you don't know, how many times you'll verify, how many times you'll check, and the apprehensions you have, whether it will be good or or not, whether it will hit or not, whether I'm going to get what I order or not. So many doubts we have. And mostly, even if you observe the research, how many online products were ordered, were kept, and were returned? If you observe, the return rate is more. The return rate is more. But now in COVID period, it has changed, of course. But previously, exchange, they wanted to return because they're not happy with the quality. Even though quality is there, the expectation and the reality, there is no match between these two elements. Only by observing the picture, consumer assumes the quality of the product, color of the product, right? Everything, the look of the product. But in reality, right? When you see in reality after receiving the product, were not meant for return. That's the reason we have AI implementation, right? See, now what is going on? Virtual reality, holograms, right? Virtual reality, all these things are playing a major role. They wanted to tell you how it looked like. And we have so many apps in digital marketing, right? If you these elements are impacting how even if you open the app, this one, what is it, furniture shop, what is it?
IKEA.
Yeah,
IKEA.
IKEA. Suddenly I didn't get it. IKEA, right? So IKEA is using VR, virtual reality. It will tell you whether the color, size, everything will fit your room or not. In foreign countries, textile shops also, right? Cloth merchants. What they are doing is they are having few tabs and systems placed. You can select whatever dress you want, right? And you can see whether it will fit you or not without wearing, without touching that dress. You need to just stand before the monitor. Okay, it will capture your size. That means your it will show how you will look.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Right? So with that, you're able to decide, right? So this is the way how marketer is playing a role in convincing the customer. So product is not just a simple element. It is attached with so many elements. It is the key for anything and everything what we are now, right? And they are playing a major role surrounding this product. Their entire life, entire thoughts, plans, whatever they have, everything is surrounding the product and consumer. Right? How they want the consumer. If a consumer is not accepting, they are not going to sit silent. They want us to accept. Right? For that, we are reading product and brand management. What this product, it will give you elements. It will maybe educate you what a product is, what is there in the product, why we need to know what is brand, how to create brand value, what is product management and brand management, how these two are managed in the organization by the marketer towards the consumer. So these things we are going to learn in this, okay? So after that, we do have other definitions given by few prominent people in marketing. And of course, the first comes Philip Kotler. So how he is defining product. Product is anything that can be offered to someone to satisfy a need or want. It may be anyone. There is no differentiation here. The product can be offered to anyone. You are segmenting it. And even if you're segmenting, that segment itself will become your target. So to anyone. And William, how he is going to define means product is complex of tangible and intangible attributes, including, so this is what the previous definition, what I have given, the same one, satisfies the needs and wants. Of course, this does not include marketer and retailer, right? So includes packing, color, price, prestige, and services. And Alderson, he defines it is a bundle of utilities consisting of various product features and accompanying services. If you say, if you wanted to separate product and service, definitely it's difficult. We can study them separately, but we cannot separate them. We cannot offer them separately because every product is having a service. Pre-purchase services, while purchase service, and also post-purchase service. We have service attached and it never will be detached with the product. They go hand in hand. So products and services, both are important. Then what are the features? Of course, already we studied this in marketing also. In your paper, you might have come across all these things. We have tangible attributes, we have intangible attributes for the product attached. And customer satisfaction is the ultimate one. When a customer will be satisfied means when there is an exchange of value, and where from are going to get this exchange of value means with the associated attributes. So these are all the features: tangibility, intangibility. Tangibility is the product you offer, intangibility is the services you provide, and also image, brand name, and everything, right? Quality and all. Customer satisfaction is overall. Exchange value is the price. Associated attributes are the additional things what you are providing apart from the core need of the customer. So these are the features what we need to concentrate in a product. And again, what you have in this one? What product includes? Product includes the core one, core product. This is the basic concept. It speaks what a customer will be benefited with if he purchases the product. It talks about the quality, what qualities the product is having, and how it is utilized, the utilities. And we have also the product related features, different colors, branding, packing, labeling, and varieties, n number of varieties. Right? Take soaps, how many varieties they'll introduce. For example, take Lux itself, how many varieties you are having. They'll change only one ingredient and one more variety is released into the market. Right? So varieties, because previously we don't have too many varieties. There is no confusion among the people. Very specific brands were there and people are satisfied with those brands itself. But now it is not the case. Everyone wants the product which suits their imaginations, suits their requirements and taste and preferences. So varieties are now being released. Why? Means to satisfy niche customers. We have customers who seek only few aspects in a product. So we cannot deny them. Even we have customization, exclusive, right? So such things are there. So that's the reason all these features are to be studied. And services. This already maybe we know. After sale service, installation, guarantee, warranty, free home delivery, repairing, and so many other things are there. And these days what is happening is, if any, we don't have to remember anything, neither we need to even take our vehicles or anything, electronic items and all. They themselves will call us and inform us that it is due. This is also, that is what is after sales service. Sales are over, but still continuity, relationship. They want to maintain the relation, right? So, and you're happy for that also. We are happy because you don't have to remember. You don't have to make a note of it, right? So they are maintaining on our behalf. So we are delighted. This is the way how they are maintaining relationship with the customers. And product dimensions. You have 3 types of dimensions here to be discussed. One is the managerial dimension, right? How it is being managed. Consumer dimension, about the consumer, how it is related to consumer, and social dimensions, how the society is taking it, accepting or rejecting or success, failure, what it is exactly happening with the product, and how it wants the product to be, what changes it wants. See, every product introduced into the society will change. Only very few, they are not going to change, but many, they change because society doesn't accept. Or society who means who? The market, people, the general public, sometimes even the laws prevailing. We have n number of things to consider. All these things, right? They fall under the dimensions. If one product is to be released, take example of COVID vaccine itself. What is happening with COVID vaccine? Trials. Russia said that it is going to release. So how many are accepting for it and how many are rejecting it? Have you gone through the news today?
Yes.
So
yes, ma'am.
far they have conducted 2 trials, ma'am.
Mhm.
As there is an emergency, they have released. Actually, before releasing, they need to conduct a 3 trial.
Mhm.
But as far as demand concerned, they have released into the market after completing 2 successful trials.
2 successful trials. But are you confident that the 2 trials are successful?
Ma'am,
In
no data
case
regarding
of Russian
that.
people, in case of Russian patients,
Yes, of course.
yes,
Mm.
it varies with the people from across the continents.
Yes, even that is need to be tested because environmental changes, right? The food, everything differs. It is not same. The medicine never can be the same to all. Temperatures, everything need to be considered because the reactions will be severe. That's the reason many critics, what they are saying, they say that it is not safe. Why in such a hurry? Why such a hurry? And many of the doctors, and recently we observed that one homeopathy doctor was, maybe he said that, don't worry about COVID, by touching it never comes, right? Only through the droplets. So if you are careful with that, that is enough. And it is not contagious. You can happily roam. No need to even take medicine also. Naturally, the resistance will develop. What happened? They seized his hospital and even maybe cancelled his medical certification also. But what is reality? What is going on? This is creating some sort of confusion among each and every one of us, right? When Russia is saying that this vaccination is tested and definitely it will be good and all, right? But many of other country doctors and maybe people in medical field, even general public, what they are saying, how we need to trust, because the data is not appropriate. They're not releasing anything. They're not telling anything. In 1 or 2 days, you never can observe. You never can know the medical reactions. Sometimes they have a long lasting impact. If so many lakhs of people in the entire world are going to use them, what will happen to them? This is also another doubt expressed by one speaker, right? So such discussions are going on. Why all these discussions are going on? If we have an emergency, Gen Z, why can't we accept? See, a product is there, but still see how many dimensions are affecting. The managerial dimensions, first, everybody said that, come on, produce. Right? Produce, produce, produce. After producing, now, what is the society want? The society wants security. And what the consumer is saying, the consumer is doubtful now, whether to take it or not. What happens if I take it? Even in India, few trials have maybe they have done. And one of my friends' relatives, right? His entire family accepted for trial. Of course, they are safe now, but to which extent? They say that, of course, all those people are in pharmacy field itself, so they are confident that nothing will happen, even if any of the reactions are there, they are minimal. And we know how we can take care of those things. He's also a doctor, so happily he accepted. Even his family members, including kids, 1-year-old baby was also given to test. That's the confidence level what that person is having. But how many are having such confidence? Whether the government will accept immediately if anybody says that, yes, my trials are okay. Even though Russia, such a big country, if they are announcing and if they are telling, how many countries are going to accept it? These are all the dimensions. We have political, we have geographical, environmental, right? We do have consumers, society need to accept it. So many things are there. And few others say that, the doctors will say that consumers doesn't require a medicine. Only they require confirmation that there is medicine for COVID. Automatically cases will be reduced because their willpower will increase, their confidence levels will increase. Now everybody are afraid that there is no vaccination. So we need to be careful. We need to be careful that overthinking is making them weak. And always weak is attacked by everybody and everything. We never should be weak-minded. Strong-minded will never get anything. They face less failures when compared to weak-minded. This is what doctors say. So automatically when the medicine is released, without even taking medicine, the number of cases worldwide will be reduced. Whether that is effective or not, whether it will work or not, how many people will spend on medicine, how many have the capacity to spend, and to which extent government will supply it for subsidized rates. All these are the secondary questions. The primary question is the confidence. Yes, medicine is there. If anything serious happens, we have medicine, so we don't have to. So this is what product, the influence of product on the society, market, management dimensions, and also the consumer dimension. So if a product is to be released, so many elements are there. It is not just the case and maybe a problem and a solution. For every problem, you have multiple solutions, but which solution is able to come forward, is able to prove itself that it is appropriate. Deciding this is the dimensions. So product dimensions will be studied. The next thing, what are the characteristics? See, product is one of the elements of marketing mix. It is not the entire marketing mix. We have 4 P's in marketing mix, 7 P's, even 15 P's are there. Somebody even proposed 15 P's also. But most probably universally accepted is 7 and also 4. Previously it was 4, but now people are saying it is 7. So among the 7 P's, the first P is product. Only one. Next, different people perceive it differently. Just now we studied it, right? Different people perceive it differently. Consumers want the vaccine to be released. If any of the company person says that it is safe, we tried, few people will accept. But the government, will they accept? No, because they are answerable, accountable, and responsible. If anything goes wrong, everybody will question them. So they have their own doubts. They want their clarity. They want information. They want the data to be released by Russians. This is happening. So like that, everybody will have their own expectations. And product includes both goods and service. Two things are there. And its actual goal is to produce, sell, improve, and modify. This is also one of the character. It never remains the same. If it is remaining the same, it is never will be purchased by anybody. Consumer will lose interest after some time. What happened to Mysore sandal? Previously, it is the only soap which ruled India. Right? But now what happened? After few years, there is no change, nothing. When a new soap was released after LPG, right? Automatically, everybody left Mysore sandal and they were happy to invite the new ones. We have Lux, we have Palmolive, we have so many in the list. So many in the list. National and international brands. Previously, we used to have only Margo, Lifebuoy, Mysore sandal, these things. Among them, for the lower category, they used to go with Hamam and Lifebuoy, whereas middle and upper class used to prefer Mysore sandal. But now, are we listening anything about Mysore sandal? Very rarely. The sales were reduced. So now, when they were impacted, their sales were impacted slowly, they started changing. So a product requires change. It never should be constant. If there is no change, there is no impact on the consumer. They lose the interest. If you want to keep up, to retain your customer, show him something new. Lure him with attractive features and all. That is what the market believes, right? So product is a base for entire marketing program. We already explained, maybe I already explained this one. In marketing technology, it means complete product that can be sold to consumers. What is complete product? Branding, labeling, color, service. It's not only the core. It includes all these elements. It also includes offers, qualities, features, and services. Tangibility and intangibility things are there. And it is a vehicle or medium to offer benefits, right? All these are certain characteristics which can be explained. And how product is divided. We already know we have two types of products: consumer products, industrial products. And I also know that you may be having, maybe you might have studied this list. We have convenient products, wherever they are, wherever you go, they are available. Convenience, for convenience, day-to-day routine life. Shopping products, you special products, non-durable products and services. In industry, again, you have two categories: production, support, right? As it is, you can use the production goods, whereas supporting goods are only supportive, right? They only will support the actual function of production. Such things are called as industrial products. Now, sorry, I need to take attendance also, right? 1 second, let me take attendance. Then we'll continue with this one. Anyone are having any confusions related to joining marketing subject, or this is the list? Because if you are not yet decided or anybody want to change, I don't think you have time for change. But if you really want to change, I won't add your number to marketing PBM subject, or else I'll add all your numbers today. Any doubts? Anyone is having a doubt that they are not going to continue with marketing?
No doubts, ma'am.
Okay, you're all, okay. I'll add everybody's number. Today, whoever are present, I'm adding your number to the class so that it is easy for me to send the link also, right? Yeah, so we'll proceed. So what are the components? Core, actual, augmented. Of course, you have another list, right? That we call it as, this is a model. These are the levels, right? Core, generic, augmented, potential, right? But these things we'll study later, but first we'll concentrate only on this aspect. Core product, actual product, augmented product, right? What is core? Exact service, exact function, what a consumer is looking, that is core product. The example what here I have mentioned is the Sony camcorder, right? What videos and pictures, very convenient for you to take it. Then what is the actual product? That is embedded in Handycam, right? Packaged, convenient design, so you can hold it properly. You have different type of designs in cameras. Every design is unique. Sometimes you won't feel convenient. In few cases, when you hold a camera, definitely it is convenient for you. What? The designs, quality, features, right? All these things. And what is augmented? Augmented, it is again the extra elements which are added. Whatever the consumer has perceived. So what? Receiving more than just the camcorder. Warranty, the workmanship, free lessons on how to use the camcorder, the service aspects, toll-free telephone number whenever you services, after sales service, or installation services, right? These things are augmented. They are required. Many people, they purchase the product. Previously, we don't have augmented. We'll purchase only to struggle. People used to struggle reading that manual. Sometimes if they don't know, they have to wait for somebody to explain them. Or else they go again to the shop and they ask for explanation, a demo. But now it is not the case. We have so many options. Not just, we don't have to just depend on the salesperson. We also can go on Google it. Immediately the videos are available in all the languages, whatever language we want. Whatever language we want. Not just the explanation. Video is there, audio is there. Clearly they'll show how to fix it, how to use it, right? And all these things. So it is becoming easy. Where from we got all these things? Because marketer has thought about giving all these things to you, to the consumer. That's the reason we have this classification, core, actual, augmented. But this has been extended in the next class. Okay. So I think your time is up for today. Is it up to 4:20 or 4:30? Do anybody is having a
420,
timetable?
ma'am.
420, ma'am.
4:20 itself? Okay, right, ma. So my time is up. Okay, we'll meet tomorrow then. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Do you have any problem in this one? No, no?
No, ma'am.
Thank you. Yeah, right. We'll continue in the next class.
Thank you, ma'am.